Sorry, I think my Wi-Fi is a little iffy today. Blah blah blah. But listen, I hope you guys are kind of regrouping a little bit after the mental torture of the previous week. And if you didn't mentally torture yourself, you're doing it wrong. Simple as that. It doesn't matter where you are at in business. If you're just starting and you have no equipment whatsoever, you need to be mentally like brainstorming and coming up with ideas and ways to mentally stress over um, getting employees. So I did some interviews and I found some really cool people, I think. And I mentally stress over um, jobs and organization and stuff. So, you know, one of my issues now is I send proposals to people, and when they deny it, my emails sometimes are almost too automated, and they keep bugging them, and then that looks really bad if you keep bugging people after they already said no. Um, and also, I'm financially struggling, but I think everybody always is. Financially, I need about $10,000 more in my bank account. I'd like to upgrade my equipment and all that, but everybody would, you know? So sometimes you got to deal with what you got, but I can tell my pump's going. The pump on my power washer is definitely going, and that's the problem with them cheap power washers that I got. Little cheap 4 gallon per minute direct drive. It might be a really good way to go when you're starting off. I'm looking at it right now at my window. It's a good way to go when you're starting off, get some money rolling and stuff, but I'll be the first to admit I'm not really financially as responsible as I need to be. So my goal for this year was to every single job break everything down into a certain percentage and have things go in certain places, but I failed to actually get separate bank accounts and stuff. So I was separating it, but it was all kind of in like one or two, actually three different bank accounts, and it got a little messy. And when expenses come up, you're just kind of pulling money out of wherever you can pull it from. You know, all that percentage stuff goes out the window, and so my finances are a little messed up. And I need to get a new pump because one of these days I'm going to go to a job and my power washer is just going to blow up. I can already tell. Um, so I'm playing with fire, and I might have a warranty still on it, but I've already gotten a whole new pump out of that thing. I think I'm done milking it. I just need to bite the bullet and get a new power washer. Um, Damn it. I was going for something there. So, all right, let's see. So the power washer, yeah, you know, I just hope everybody's like mentally stressing themselves out. Hold on, let me think, because I literally had a really good point. Whoa! Take a sip of this. Tasty. So, okay, I want to know. I got a couple people in the live. How'd the interviews go? They went great. Thanks, Pat. Thanks, Eric. I want to know what made you guys actually decide to bite the bullet and start a business. What was that turning point? And where do you guys come from? What's your background? You're just like went through school, went to college, realized you didn't want to go to college anymore, and you wanted to start a business, or if you came from nothing. I mean, I practically started my business out of a homeless shelter. I was fucked up when I started my business. So, you know, I'm over here like kind of beating myself up. I'm actually sitting here taking a breather for a second. Like I'm actually not. There's no one at the house. Like I'm actually. There's quiet. There's quiet, and it's just kind of like I'm embracing it. Um, it's only been 50 minutes of that too, and I'm like feeling guilty. But let's see. Yeah, I'm beating myself up because I really feel like I should be doing better. Like I feel like I should be way farther right now. And it actually started because someone had messaged me on Facebook, someone who knew me from probably 3 years ago. He's like a big, he's a big advocate for like people with substance abuse and stuff like that, and helps people in really shitty situations, try to get them out of it and offer them support. And he actually knew me from back when I was all effed up. I was younger, and he messaged me like just out of nowhere, kind of, and was just like, "Hey, just want to let you know I'm really proud of you." Blah 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 blah. And I like, I don't know about you guys, but I hate when people tell me they're proud of me. Like, I actually had to. I told my mom once because she would you know, I'd go get a job at like Arby's or something, or McDonald's, or just some little shitty job, and she would be so happy for me. She'd be like, you know, that's so awesome. You got a job, blah blah blah. But I feel like when people compliment you and they praise you and they tell you you're proud of you, you kind of get this. You get this. What's the word? Like social. You get a man. I'm bad at like putting my words together sometimes. You're accepted, I guess. So, like, people might feel like, for me, I was like, kind of like, I was a mess, and like then I go get like this little minimum wage job, and then everybody's like, whoa, we're so proud of you, good job, good job, good job, and then you get complacent. You're like, okay, cool, everyone's happy. I'm just gonna keep doing this. This is what everybody wants me to do. But so I kind of tell people almost, I'm like, man, don't tell me that. Don't tell me you're proud of me. Don't tell me good job. Don't tell me what you're doing, because like, then it kind of like psychologically, I'm like, okay, cool. Everyone's happy. I'm happy too. I'm just gonna coast this out. When I don't hear that shit, it just makes me keep pushing and pushing and pushing and keep that drive to do better and better and better. I'm kind of over that little like psychological barrier, but it's people can tell me they're proud of me and shit all the time. It doesn't phase me. I'm like, cool, thank you. I take the compliment. But I remember at one point it was kind of like a double-edged sword. Like it was like, it kind of like made me not go far, not do anything more because people are already happy with me. So dude, I know all about like it's hard to like find. It's hard to find yourself, man. Like it's so sad. Like you ever like look at people like 50 years old, like working at McDonald's or something. Like damn well that's not what they wanted to do with their whole life. It's some bullshit happened in their life. You don't know what, but they just had a really hard time finding themselves. So it don't matter how old you are or whatever, but just be so thankful that you're watching this channel or channels like this, and you're like interested in starting a business. Don't beat yourself up if you haven't took that jump yet. Maybe you're just a little more cautious than others, and that's okay too. That's probably a better thing because I took way too many risks when I started my business. I'll tell you that much. Risks I probably shouldn't have taken. Things panned out for the better, but off of pure luck sometimes. Like there was nothing guaranteed. I just randomly like really big jobs would hit me up, and I'd be like, "Whoa, what the hell just happened?" But if shit like that didn't happen, I would have been in a little bit stickier of a situation. But my mentality's different. Like dude, I take action and ask questions later. Like I've found in life, like no matter what, I've been in really shitty situations, and no matter what, it always is gonna work out. It'll always work out. Don't fear. So the difference between fear and anxiety is you actually fear something. Like there's a spider. I fear that spider. Anxiety is I fear that the chance a spider might come into this house. Like you fear something that hasn't even happened yet. So anxiety is like a super wasted emotion. Fear is understandable, but anxiety is like, it's dumb because the shit could not even happen. So I don't know. It's just like I just make moves and it always works out. It's always gonna work out. There's always a way around it, man. There's no excuses. There's always a way around it. Machinist programmer, too much stress, not enough money per week. I can get that. I kind of want to know what a machinist programmer is. I kind of know what a machinist is, but a programmer, like the combo, I don't know if I've heard of that. Worked a desk job for 5 years and hate it. Went to college and it's not for me. And finally got sick of working 9 to 5 jobs making $15 an hour. That's a good point, Pat. But dude. Another thing is like, okay, if you always if if you're gonna start this shit, if you're gonna do this, this is like the number one thing you have to go do, and everybody can go do it today. Go grab a big pack of yellow notepads. You have to. Any successful person has yellow notepads. Go grab a big pack of them, like a big 10 pack. They come in 10 packs and all sorts of stuff. And hold on to one. Keep it with you everywhere you go. Keep it in your clipboard, everything. Anytime any thought comes up, jot that shit down. You'll be amazed at how much shit you think about that you actually forget about. And kind of what started me talking about this is what Pat said about hating 9-to-5 jobs making $15 an hour. So jot down some of the things you hate about it and the ways you hate being treated and stuff. So then when you start your business and you have employees, you can like tweak your business so they don't have those issues. Maybe you worked really hard and you weren't appreciated. Now you can make sure that your employees are appreciated when they work really hard. Otherwise you get complacent. You think you won't forget that shit, but I'm telling you, you will, because my first year in business, I didn't treat my employees the greatest. I thought I did. Actually, I did, but I mean, one of my guys felt he was being cheated because he helped me out a lot off the clock. And I just thought it was like a friendship thing, like coming over, helping out, working on vehicles and building the pallet in the truck. Or I had trailers back then, little trailers, like 5x8s. We had 2, building the trailer. He felt like he should have been compensated. I guess he did, because this next year, he was talking about it like, all that time I didn't get compensated for. I was like, dude, what? We were just helping each other out. Like, that's what friends do, coming over and helping out. I got my MBA. The corporate world isn't for me. Finding my path to be free. It's just part of it. That's badass, Eric. That's badass. I've heard that story before too. Like people just not wanting to be part of big corporate. And I could get that. Because I'm not anywhere near big corporate or anything, and I don't think I've really experienced it, but I could get that because I see, for example, like lawyers and stuff, and just like business guys. It almost looks like a bunch of sheep. I don't mean to be offensive or anything, but it almost looks like everyone's just doing what they're supposed to do, like according to society, I guess, if that makes sense. I feel guilty not doing anything right now, too. Badass, Matthew. Glad I'm not the only one. Machinist makes parts out of raw metal. Engineering specs program the machine to cut the metal. Oh. That's a pretty impressive skill. That's probably like a very, trying to think of what you would use that for. Like, probably like really high-end performance parts on certain, maybe airplanes or cars or something. Like super performance specific. So anyway, I wanted to kind of I kind of wanted to just know what made you guys jump into business? Because dude, a lot of people are terrified to jump into business. Like it's, it's hard. Sometimes you'll start feeling alone. That's why I love this YouTube channel. I love hopping on here and just venting because I feel like you guys are the only ones that really understand, or halfway at least understand what the hell I'm talking about or where I'm coming from. Because, if I go talking this shit to like my girl or any friend or family, you can tell you don't want to, because it's like you become like all you are is business. So even in your free time, you're just talking about your business and struggles you have, and they're just like, oh, yeah, like that's not what people want to talk about. And it's kind of hard to like, it gets hard because you're struggling really, really tough, and you're like, whoa, like this is fucking, it almost feels like life or death. Like I have to make this work, or I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life, because I don't think I'll be happy doing anything else. So this is terrifying. I need to make this work, and I need to work out my stresses and work out these bumps and bugs in my business and stuff. But then people are like just rolling your eyes when you talk to them, so then you kind of keep it all to yourself, and then you're just working like a madman and trying to figure it all out yourself. And so forums, YouTube, stuff like this, it's good to an extent. But yeah, so plan for today, I'm gonna take a look at my power washer. Oh, my water fed pole. I got a really big window cleaning job tomorrow. We did it last year actually. It was my very first it was like one of my first residential jobs we did last year. And it was like, dude, it was 2 houses. So it was a guy and he had his in-laws living on the property too. And together the houses was like $2,500 in window cleaning. And the in-laws called me back this year wanting their windows cleaned. So we're doing that tomorrow. So I got to get my water fed pole figured out. I'm gonna go buy another TDS meter because you're supposed to test the water to see what it's reading. And my shit's reading really high, and I just replaced the resin, like the filters. So something's effed up, and it's pissing me off because I can't use my water fed pole. I'm screwed. So I'm gonna get that fixed. I'm gonna check out my power washer. I'm gonna change the oil on the actual motor. I changed the oil on the pump, and I didn't use the general pump oil. I used just like power washer pump oil. I guess you're supposed to use the actual brand's pump oil. So I'm wondering if that effed anything up. I'm gonna change the oil on the motor, the actual Honda motor. What else we gotta do? Yeah, man, I'm gonna be upgrading here soon though. It's just I don't know if I want to upgrade. I should probably upgrade now so that I'm ready for next year. But it's like the end of the season is coming like August, January, March. Might be able to get some jobs in October, maybe November, but I highly doubt it. Really, like psychologically, I'm ready for the season to end in August. So it's like, why spend thousands of dollars on new equipment when I want to get out of this place and get a different townhome or something to rent with a 2-car garage. Plan for the winter, Pat. That's another reason why I'm trying to really get my employees. Like I'm trying to get a squad put together of employees. I want 4, and it sucks because like I worked all winter like laying out this roadmap of how we're gonna do things this year, and it all fell apart when my main guy left over a paying dispute. But I had this roadmap of having 4 employees because I have 2 vehicles, so 2 employees in each vehicle, and then I was going to be out landing commercial work. I was going to focus really hard on commercial work because the residential work seems to just kind of be falling in our lap between door hangers and the high Google ratings and stuff. I get probably 3 to 5 calls a day for residential. That's like an average. So the residential work is going great, and it could be going better if I invested more in marketing. But the residential is almost like the cream of the crop, okay? The commercial is where they tend to schedule repeat business, whether it be quarterly, biannually, monthly, bi-weekly. You know, some of the smaller window cleaning jobs are bi-weekly. So I can get a solid schedule filled up, then we could be busy during winter just cleaning windows. You know? And just be cold. But at this rate, I don't know if that's going to happen. So I'm going to be screwed for winter. And then I don't think I've saved up enough to make it through winter unless shit really starts popping off and these employees work out. I'm probably going to end up having to get a full-time job during winter again. Probably have to go back to driving a garbage truck or something. I'm sure they'll take me back, even though I left kind of bogus. I was a really good worker. But that's just the reality of it, man. Got 2 kids, rent, bills. You know, so unless I'm doing like 20K, 50K a month, dude, even that, I'm trying to think. 20K a month is the goal right now. And I almost hit it last month. I think I was just short. And then, but that's like the goal. So like I need to be doing more than that. the numbers just aren't adding up, man, to make it through. So yeah, winter's kind of a stress that's in the back of my mind, but I could figure it out. It's like whatever, always figure it out. Dude, I remember when I got this place right here. I used like practically all my savings and stuff to put down the down payment and everything. And I signed the lease like in August, and then I swear to God, my phone went dead. Like, be prepared for August, okay? Especially if you if you're not marketing heavy or something. August is effed up. It's just. Now, I've had people tell me August was a really good month for them, and that's probably because they marketed and then they were scheduling jobs out and they are prepped and ready for August, you know? But this is another good reason why gutter cleaning is a beneficial job or a beneficial service to offer in your business, because that's kind of a prime time for gutter cleaning. So you can keep it pretty busy with some gutter cleaning. Um, but yeah, man. So that's that. Got to get a new power washer and stuff. Things are going good, and I want to stay humble and grateful for what I have and what I've created. But I know my potential, and I know things are not going nearly as good, even a fraction as good as they should be. Right now, I should be running 2 full-time crews, 3 full-time crews with a trailer and brand new equipment. I should have all that because I have the reputation and stuff and the smarts and the ability to do this, but I'm not executing on my my thoughts, I guess. Holy shit. That guy's trailer was about to fall apart. You could like hear it going on the road, like falling apart. Um Oh, Colt Dog! That's my brother right there. He's trying to start up a little skateboarding YouTube channel, you guys. If you want to support the fam, go give him a like. But yeah, he's a little rusty on the YouTube, but he's getting there. Practice makes perfect. Just keep constant. Even you guys should start a YouTube channel. Everybody has value to offer to people. You know, no matter where you're at, somebody's farther behind than you. So, you know, you got value. So go on, start a YouTube channel. Go post a video every single day, if you can, every day. Because like YouTube's algorithm is meant for you to post videos. Like the more you post, the more you're gonna show up and recommended and whatnot. Go post every single day and talk like you're talking to one single person. Don't talk like you're talking to an audience. It's the best advice I can get about a YouTube channel. And Colt, I don't know about a 1 week notice, dude. I think you should put in a 2 week. Because like I was just talking about, I don't know if we're going to have a bunch of work come August and stuff. It might slow down heavy. Right now we're nice and busy and the cream of the crop is flowing, but it will slow down. So don't put all your eggs in this basket, mine. You know what I'm saying, mine? Yeah, mine. Thank you, mine. Window Warrior, what up, dog? How you living? How them windows doing? You got the Indian thing. Tez J, sup bro, love the content. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate the support. That's what makes me hop on here and rant, because you guys actually like it. When I talk like this to other people, they're like, dude, shut up, man. Shut up. You're always talking some bullshit, better your life, rumbo jumbo. Just let me sit here and eat these cookies and smoke my chronic, okay? I'm happy with my mediocre life, dude. Just shut up. You and your Grant Cardone attitude, your Ty Lopez, Tony Robbins bullshit. I'm just kidding. They don't talk that much shit to me, but that's what they're thinking in their head. I've been building a truck for almost a year. A year? What, like a truck, like from the ground up, like, or a trailer? I saw a video and thought, that sounds like a great idea. I have a 4-gallon per minute Honda, 12-volt, 5.5 Peugeot buffer tanks. I just need to go for it. Hell yeah, you do. Fucking go for it, dude. Look it. It's hold on. Let's just double check to make sure. It's June. Whoa. Hold on, what comes after June, you guys? Pretty sure it's July. My calendar's telling me August. Okay, there we go. July. Dun dun dun. Terrifying. Terrifying. So we got to do my goal is 50K by August. Shoot high, settle low, you know? Yeah, man, jump that gun. Jump that gun. So yeah, I see. I don't even have a 12 volt pump or whatnot, like a soft wash pump, but I think that's awesome. You have that set up. And the reason why I don't is because I guess I'm like picky. I don't know. So I've really been wanting like an air I've been looking into soft washing hardcore. I really kind of look into the air diaphragm pumps, but I might just settle for the 12 volt. I'm gonna want the hose reels and buffer tanks. Basically, what I want is a trailer. I want a nice dual axle trailer with large buffer tanks, and just have the whole power washing, soft washing, everything on a nice dual axle trailer. Because I know the soft washing, you need bigger buffer tanks. I'm pretty sure you do at least because yeah, and you're putting heavy chemical down and whatnot. But man, yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna tell you guys a little something. I'm actually thinking of starting another business. Believe it or not, I'm thinking of getting rid of the power washing and gutter cleaning. Well, maybe keeping the gutter cleaning, but having window cleaning, gutter cleaning as Wally's Professional Services, and maybe tweaking the name to like Wally's Window Cleaning. I don't know, because it just sucks because I have such a good like reputation so far. Hella reviews, and I don't want to start from the ground up. But the thing is, I don't want to start offering too many services with my business, and I have a brand issue where I don't really care for the brand. In my head, I'm building my business to sell it one day. Okay, so starting with the brand, that's what a buyer looks for. They want a brand that's easily recognizable as a blank company. Wally's Professional Services is just like so bland. It's unfortunate. So there's like a self-limiting belief just with the brand. So I'm thinking of starting a soft wash and roof cleaning company. Totally different brand, starting from the ground up. Knowing what I know now, I think it'll take off really quickly. And yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do. It's probably what I'm gonna work on in winter. I'm gonna get a trailer at least purchased before August and start building that soft wash trailer, and next year launch a whole nother company. I can't tell you the brand name either because then you guys would steal it. No, I don't have a passport, unfortunately. Hey, my mom, my brother just pulled up. They're probably watching my YouTube channel. They're like, we're gonna go F with him. Say hi. They were watching me on YouTube and now they just pulled up. Hey! Hey! Alright, I'm gonna hop off of here. What'd you bring?
Street corn?
Street corn. Yeah, that's what's up. Alright. I'm out of here.